So guys, I love this situation where you've got soft light over here. There's going to be nice direction, but also there's just a nondescript background. Here, I'm going to get this happening. I could use this as a backlight potentially, but I don't really know. I think this might be distracting. I quite like the way she looks. It's very simple and very clean. If you want to come on the bed and have a look at what I'm doing, you're more than welcome. So no problem. All right, over here, darling. Come closer towards me. That's it, beautiful. Put your hands on your hips there for me, darling. That's it, beautiful. Turn your body this way. That's it. And now, point your toe towards me like this, and then slide it in, bend it, and then lean forward. You see how, even though that I'm posing her face, posing will start from the feet. So, because now she's more engaged with the camera, whereas before she was standing up here. So lean more forward towards me. Beautiful. Turn your face this way. Chin down. Tilt this way. Turn your face more that way. Beautiful. Just chin down a little bit more. See guys, what's happening is the light's actually coming down low. So very, very subtly, I'm seeing a shadow here. Do you see that? It's so subtle, but it's there. The minute she leaned forward, I actually got rid of it. So now I'm going to have to get her to lean forward quite a bit.
Is that shadow or highlight?
Well, look, watch her turn her face this way. Keep on turning. So yeah, there's probably a little bit there. Could be just part of her, cut of her face or something like that. So we'll see. All right, chin down, gorgeous, beautiful, and eyes at me now. Okay. Now, from my position, I can see this elbow coming out of her bust. So I'm going to bring her hand on her hip and then get her to bring her elbow back so I can't see. So now I get a silhouette of her bust. So now I'm at 250 speed, 3.5 at about 1600 ISO. All right, chin down, gorgeous, and turn this way. Chin, and then lean towards me. Chin down more, and eyes at me. Gorgeous, love that, beautiful. Hold it there. So guys, I asked her to just adjust her eyes and soften her eyes a little bit. So I've cropped into the arm so you don't see her right arm, and then I can see a bit of the bust. And I've got, basically the dress is telling me where to crop because she's got the V and then her bust line, then I can basically photograph there. All right, so now chin down again, darling. A bit more, turn your face this way. And then eyes back at me. Beautiful, don't move, that's gorgeous. Hint of a squint, like this. That's it. Have a look. Just another little crop. I mean, it could be, it could be one side there, one side more vertical if you wish. We can look down, we can crop closer. There's just so many ways that we can photograph here. The closer you go to the reflective surface, the more vivid the reflection. All right. Take my time here. Chin down, darling. Chin down more. Beautiful. Stunning. Hold it. Isn't that beautiful? Yes. Now, because it's abstract, her eyes down might suit better. You know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes when you do something too obvious in a reflection, the reflection is saying to me, dramatic, abstract reflection. Eyes in the camera, eyes out might not be the way. That still looks good, but maybe just eyes down, darling. Eyes all the way to the ground. To your feet, chin down more. Beautiful, soft little giggle. Beautiful, that's it. See, when I made her, I basically asked for a bit of a giggle, and then I waited for the smile to go away, and then the smile retains in the eyes, and then she goes back to normal again. But, it's a fun way of doing it. So now, if you lack a bit of confidence, take 5 shots, take 7, take 10, but don't take 50. Just take enough to sell that spread. Once you've got it, then you can move on. Basically, what I look for, guys, is I'm looking for backlight, which is going to give me the backlight hair light, and I'm looking for, obviously, the sun to hit me directly, but I'm looking for a darker area in the background, because I could backlight her, but if it's going to be sunny or grass or some highlight, it'll be bad. I want this to be the main glow. Now have a look at her face and you'll freak out in a second. Can you bring your hair on both shoulders for me? So you agree that the lighting on there is pretty bad, right? But you've got nice little hair light there. So watch what happens when we do this. Look at her face.
Better.
It's crazy good.
Yeah.
Now she's gonna die because she's got the thing. So you just get her to close her eyes. Okay, so just do me a favor, we'll get the hair beyond there. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful face, isn't she? Gorgeous eyes. All right, so bring this up, hold it on the side. So what you just need is
Just like you are.
just like that.
We got a beauty dish.
This is basically, what this basically does, guys, is gives me the perfect combination of a beauty dish and a ring flash and a reflector. So this is another one of my inventions. And it's been out for a long time. This is the new version. It won't probably replace the original one because the original one has the square rectangle. And you just, again, your camera is 2x3, you just miss the hole and you do it. This, you have to contain your camera within it, but you get good catch lights. So, okay, eyes at me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Guys, have a look at that light on her face. What, I can't imagine, there's no way any other device will get that quick, that result, that cheap. It's crazy good. So every single wedding, I'll do a beauty shot, and sometimes I'll do one of each of the bridesmaids, I'll do the couple, and so on. Now, chin down, gorgeous. Beautiful, more down. And that's it. And in actual fact, I'm going to cover up your face here. That's beautiful. Cuddle up really tight. 1, 2, 3. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Have a look. Really, really pretty. Now, like I've got my 70-200mm lens. I wanted to crop just into hair, no background. I couldn't get close enough. Now I can change to my macro. Another solution to that is this. Do me a favor, see how her hair is slightly parted this way? Which means her hair will be easier to go on this side. So darling, put all your hair on this side. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like that. Okay, so just like that. Now turn your face towards me, but tilt this way. More. That's it. So I might want to grab, just soften the ear a little bit. Okay, and more this way, and turn. I want to get the sun off her cheek, right? Just going to get a little bit more hair here. Okay, now let's do that again. Okay, hold it there for me. Guys, when you lose when you don't know if you've got it, you got to get rid of it and then bring it back again, and then you find it a lot easier. Just there it is. Perfect. Now I don't know if I can contain her in this. It'll be close enough. Oh, it's very close actually. All right, on the count of 3, darling. 1, 2, 3. Have a look. So you see how I've cut into her hair, and this is just dark. It's just a really beautiful beauty shot. It's just an easy thing to do straight away to impress people. with no Photoshop, you know? Yeah. All right, guys, let's now play with the idea of doing a diffuser.
Okay, another question.
Yeah.
If I look at her right now, then I think the skin tone looks more natural to me than with this kind of added light source.
Mm-hmm.
Is this just me bothering with it? Because it looks a bit too grayish.
Well, I wouldn't say grayish. Think about this for a second. If there's no light on someone, they're going to look different. The saturation's different. Yeah. When light's on someone, it's going to be different again. So that's what I'm saying, is that light quality on a person will change dramatically. I wouldn't say greenish. The sun's hitting the reflector back on here. You're probably thinking about all this green. There's not enough green close enough to her to reflect back on her. So every camera will register a little bit different.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? But the saturation on it, like now, she looks different completely towards the reflector. That's just natural because it's one's bright, one's iridescent, one's, you know, all that kind of thing. But it just depends on what you like. But I'm not going to sacrifice light for the sake of her being more natural. Because what's natural? What does that mean? I'm asking you, what does natural mean? What does her in her natural light look like?
Well, the question is, what is the natural like? Actually, I mean, in the shadow of bright sun, that's a totally different story.
So that's exactly right. So well, I guess what I'm getting at is it's going to be different with every single person, you know? Mm-hmm. But as you'll see, like that's saturated and so on. Now let's have a look at, I'm going to shoot with the 85. Can I just get you standing just somewhere here? That's it. And this time, yes, I don't mind that too. Okay. Now we're going to be careful, guys. If that highlight's out of focus in the background, it's not much of a problem, but I'm going to have to isolate here pretty much. But the light looks beautiful. My suggestion, before you try to get the light perfect with the diffuser, get it right with the sun. It's easier to see. So now, turn your face that way. That's it. And now bring your hair more this way. That's better. Bit more. That's it. And get this hair out of the way. Whoop. So you see how we've got the shadow on the face? So get that. It's easier to see. Then do it. Then you're basically going to see you're going to see how it works. Okay. Now, the more I look at her, guys, she's standing up very tall, and the light's coming up above. I could easily fix that by just getting her to scooch down, possibly. But I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll do this first. Straight away, I'll put her on 1.4, 100 ISO, and obviously we'll just get her diffused. And eyes at me, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Hold it there. Close your eyes. That's it. More hair this way. That's it. Chin down. And eyes at me again. Oh, just so I can get off your face. You can hold it if you want. I'm not seeing your hand here. That's it. Chin down. Gorgeous. Hold it. Love that look. Have a look, guys. It's amazing the difference of what you see with your own two eyes and how beautiful that looks. Again, it's another very easy way to impress someone. Do you know what I mean? Because the background, you see how some of the background was in sun, but because it was so out of focus, it just blends into the contrast. And now this lighting is soft and beautiful on her face. You see also how it's more contrasty here than her face. Okay, you will, as I've said many times, you will not beat God. God gave us incredible eyes that has more detail, has built-in HDR, all those different things. Let's get the diffuser again, and now let's work with a bit of perspective. Let's see how that works. So sun's hitting here nicely, fantastic. Just over here, darling. And then just bring your head back there. That's it, and then turn your face towards me. That's it, like that. Remember, get the light right in the sun first. It's easier to see. Tilt more, turn, close your eyes. So now I'm cool, if you can hold that for me, darling. You're gonna get muscles by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Now, even though there's a lot of highlights in the background and the foreground, you'll find that it's more forgiving, like I said, because you are shooting at 1.4. Turn your face towards me, darling. That's beautiful. And hand on the hip there for me. And shift your hip back the other way. That's better. See how now and bring that other shoulder back. It tightens up the dress. Did you see that? And just bring that. That's it. And now lean towards me. Gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Hold it there for me. Hold it. Again, look at those milky tones. You can even see it from this far away, how soft and beautiful that is. Beautiful. You see the light cutting across her perfectly because the background told me that. Now, what I do is do your hands like this, sort of right over. That's beautiful. Lean forward. Now, why do I get her lean forward? Because I need her head below that line. It's going to look silly if it's not. Turn your face that way, darling, a bit. She's an angel, isn't she? All right, let's come back here and let's see if I can contain it. Hey, darling, bring your shoulders back. That's it. And relax your fingers a little bit. Okay, and what I'll do here, I'm trying to sort of contain her in that. If I keep it, it's okay, but if I get more of it, it's just too much information, in my opinion. So I don't mind getting the blue as long as it doesn't cut her head. And as long as I don't get above it, if that makes any sense. Yeah. And the light on her face looks beautiful. Look at that shade. Yeah, that's beautiful exposure. Beautiful. Eyes at me, darling. Gorgeous. Love that. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And now, guys, to make our lives easier, let's just go closer to her. Okay, closer to her and a bit more to the right so we actually contain her in the shadow of that particular fountain area. Eyes at me, gorgeous. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Guys, come and have a look at this. You see that light on the back, the concrete there? How there's a little filter of it? Then there's sunlight, which means the sun has gone past the building. But I quite like the idea of getting her in the sun, and that's going to go very, very dark. We might even include the foreground here for a bit of fun, which I think would be quite nice. So what we'll do, all right, so bring your backside on where the sun is. Do that, yeah, and face that way. And step right down for me. With your backside on the stairs. Yep, and then one more higher. Yeah, beautiful. That's okay, we'll help you. So bring your shoulders back and fix your dress so that the bra doesn't show. That's it. And then bring this a bit more this way, just in case. That's it, so about there. See how that's better because it's over it? And shoulders back, and then now turn your face. And you see how light in her eyes? Tilt this way. That's a bit, now we go. See how we got the shadow side? Beautiful. Light everywhere, she looks amazing. Now, what I suggest you do, guys, is contain her. If you show too much information, you're going to ruin the mystery again. Hey, darling, your right toe, just point it a little bit. Bit more. That's beautiful. So get your exposure right. Okay, so just even when her eyes are closed is fine. Eyes at me, darling. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful, hold it. Guys, the biggest mistake that we're going to get here is if you try to expose and bring out detail in the shadows. That's where there's going to be a problem. It should look something like that. You know, you've got detail in the skin, everything looks good, but try to, like I said, just make sure you got that detail there. Just always allow for the detail in the highlight, the skin, the white dress, that's going to be your guide. Remember as well, if she had that right leg perfectly straight, that would just not look right. And slight bend, that's going to work really, really well. Okay? And you see what happened when she was slouching before? Hey, darling, just relax. See how it just doesn't make her, the lines aren't as sharp, it's not as contouring, all that kind of stuff, yeah? But it looks beautiful. All right, so now, do me a favor, darling, can you just lean forward and just bring your hand like this? Yep. Now, you see how there's a problem there, right? Because the light's too low. So let's try to bring her chin up and see if it works. There you go, that's better. And extend the fingers. That's better, much better. Even that subtle shadow underneath the eyelid looks good because her eye sockets are still in light, yeah? On the count of 3, darling, you're gonna look up there. On the count of 3, ready? Now, that right hand's coming out of nowhere. So either I'm going to bring it underneath and bring it back into you.
Jerry,
and then let it relax.
when you're ready.
Thanks, man. Relax with your hand. Just let it go. That's it, perfect. Or we may even get rid of it. Let's see. Actually, see that material on your dress? Just bring it off. The other side. That piece. Yep. Then bring your knees together. Bring your knees closer together. That's better. In fact, and now extend your right hand on your knee. Bit more. And relax it a little bit. Slide it up. I don't mind that. It's coming out, but it actually works for me. All right, gorgeous. And this time, I'm actually going to crop her leg. I'm only going to keep this leg in there. Gorgeous. Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. And now I'll change my crop. Gorgeous. 1, 2, 3. And you wouldn't know that was there, right? It's just the light told me what to do. Now, how about we just change it? Let's say if we had no time, but we need to make that shot look a little bit different. Hey, darling, can you stand up for me? And now, I want you to face that way, darling. Face that way. On that step, perfect. That's gorgeous. Now, do me a favor. I want you to hold your dress as if you're just holding it up, and now put your right foot forward. And now, look over your shoulder back that way. Chin up. Look at me, darling. Tilt this way. And chin up. You see how we still get that same light? Beautiful leg there looking good. Now turn your leg, your toe more this way. Bit more? Bit more? You see how we've got more light on there? And now I'm going to come this way. Okay, so lift up the dress up a little bit higher, gorgeous. And bring your elbow right back. That's it. And arch your back. Beautiful. Chin up a little bit, looking back. And elbow back a little bit. There you go. Close your eyes, chin up a little bit. 1, 2, 3. I wanted her to sit in the middle, but I actually like where she sat. It looks good, don't you think? No, but I'm thinking about it. See, the pillar is very heavy visually. Yeah. So I think that if she's going to move somewhere, it probably should be on that side. Does that make any sense? So I'm sorry, darling, do me a favor. Can you shuffle, same position, but on the other side, next to the other pillar? Okay? Okay, turn your knees this way. Turn your knees. And cross your legs, darling. Bring this one over the other one. This one over the other one. That's it, beautiful. Now rest on the pillar. Yeah, beautiful. And then bring these knees up a little bit. Yeah, beautiful. And then hands like this, very soft. Yeah, beautiful, just like that again. Gorgeous, nice and relaxed. Fantastic. Turn your face this way. Left, left, left. Okay, too much, come back. That's it, tilt. Gorgeous. With a beautiful light on her, guys. You see why that one wouldn't have worked as well as the other one, yeah? So now, question is, how much of that pillar do I show, or do I even crop into it? Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Eyes at me, darling. So guys, have a look at the composition. There's going to be a few ways that this can work, and let me show you why. So let's bring it right over here so you can see. So you see how that can work? I've cropped into it, and that curve brought me in. It held my attention. Okay? That's one way. Let me do another way. Okay, relax, darling. Chin up there again. Gorgeous. There's another way. So you get it nice and even, nice and horizontal, perfect. Okay? Another way. Can't quite get close enough with this lens. All right, gorgeous, darling. Hold there, sweetie. Beautiful. Okay, well, look. So you see now we're containing it within the pillar. All of those ways work, it just depends on what you prefer. And remember, always change your angle. Like, pretend like you're the one photographer, you shoot one dimensionally, this is what I'm gonna take. Once you've got your shot, then just walk around, you might see something different. Bring your hands back a little bit there, darling, if you can. So just sort of rest them on there, like that. Yeah, beautiful. And just rest them sort of like they're hanging over the edge. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, this will work too, guys. Watch this, it's beautiful. Chin up, gorgeous. Face more this way. Actually, keep on going more, stop. And your eyes to the right, where her camera is. Beautiful. Turn your face more that way. That's beautiful. Chin up. Gorgeous, love that. Breathe through your mouth. Hold it there. Look at that crop, guys, that's fun too. And this one too. Beautiful. That's fun, isn't it? Just take your time, walk around, see some different things. It's a beautiful light on her now. Wow, isn't that gorgeous? Now, do me a favor, darling, keep your legs there. What I want to do is, I want to bring your hand back in, this one, with your other hand, bring it up this way to your shoulder, and I want to pretend like you're just putting the dress up. So if you can take it off and just hold it there. And with the bra, so just bring it so the shoulder is showing. Make sure you're covered though, make sure there's nothing shown. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, gorgeous. Chin to the shoulder now. Yeah, beautiful, love that. It's almost like a muse, just relaxing in the pool, looking beautiful as you make your millions and come back and she's looking beautiful still, you know? All right. Bring that shoulder right up, darling, right up. Perfect, more. And then that's it, gorgeous. Now bend your elbow out a bit. And then shoulders back, nice and tight, that's gorgeous. Chin to the shoulder, gorgeous, don't move. Eyes at me, chin to the shoulder, beautiful. I don't know if we're going to get a reflection. No, it's too abstract. I'm not going to get I can get an abstract reflection, but it doesn't look good to me. While we're there, let's go closer. Chin to the shoulder, eyes down.
Yes.
And look at me, darling. Tilt this way. A bit more. That's it. And now chin up again. Relax to that there. Put it back on. Put it back on. Beautiful. Chin up again to gorgeous. That's it, just rest. Stunning. And now put that hand right down now. Gorgeous. Eyes at me. Stunning. Chin up more again. Gorgeous. That light, look how even far away, look how beautiful that looks. All right, gorgeous. I'll get you to stand up and come around this way. You are stunning. You're beautiful. Well done. Gorgeous. See, when you like if I was to be photographing here, this was a local reception venue that I photograph all the time, that I know that around this time is going to be great for photographs. The lighting is actually very beautiful, it's glowing, and it works well. If I wanted harsh sun, a bit more voguey, a bit more sharper, then earlier in the day is going to be better. So it just depends. So just remember, like if you photograph in the same venues over and over and over again, try to remember the times of day where the lighting is good that may reflect the kind of shots that you may want. Does that make any sense? I remember when I was shooting in Melbourne, every weekend, like Saturday, Sunday, 100 times a year, I knew within 10 minutes where the light will be at a certain particular spot. Oh my God, this bride's very voguey, very sharp, angular features. I want this pocket of light in the sun. I'm going to go this location. This bride's very soft and frou-frou, little ringlets of flowers, barefoot. I'm going to go in the little forest, and the light has to be good in that position as well. You know what I mean? So it'll be good. Okay, now you see the light glowing on her face? I don't know if that's I don't think that'll translate as good light. I think it's intriguing to look at, but let's just see if it does. I don't know. All right, come a bit this way, gorgeous. A bit closer to me. Okay, stop there. See how the light's mainly on her face and it's just dwindling on her body? And obviously it's okay, she's flat-footed. I quite like it. I think it's cute. What I want though is I want to do this and toes up high. That's it. See how it's nice? And now with the hands, I just sort of want you to bring it out. It's almost like you're curtsying. Exactly right. Beautiful. That's it. Chin up, darling. She's got that very soft, beautiful look about her, right? So we're going to have a bit of fun. Now, look at that little structure behind her, that little Christmas tree thing, whatever the hell that is. I don't mind it, but maybe I should crop into it. I don't know. I think that might make it work. Yeah, that'll work. Beautiful. On the count of three, so relax a bit. So give yourself a break. Very proper, very princessy, okay? Very beautiful. Chin up. 1, 2, go for it. Beautiful. Eyes at me. And now, holding both of those, bring them around. That's it, and bring them around like this. Nice. Now, turn your body this way. That's it. One step back. Be careful, don't fall in. That's it. Now cross your legs over. And then you're going to go up like that again. Chin up a little bit, darling. Don't know if that light's going to look good now. That looks good. That looks good. The light's different. We've got to go darker, yeah? Now, it's cloudy white balance. Now that the sun's come out, it doesn't look good at all. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now, let us stay there. Let's change positions. Let's see what else we see. Don't move. Now, yeah, the light's better on her shoulder than it is her face. So, can you come closer to me, darling? Stop there. Good. Do the same thing and lean to upper body to that way. Chin up. Just your eyes up. So keep your face there. Just your chin down. That's it. And just your eyes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Have a look, guys.